What's up, everybody? As you can see from the title and the thumbnail, we got coral off TikTok live, y'all. We got to do a little bit of hand picking, cherry picking some corals and stuff, but we're gonna go ahead and get it unboxed. Hopefully everything arrived alive. I'm gonna be letting you guys know where I got it from and everything if everything comes out good. I bought from one other time, but we're gonna go ahead and get it all unboxed, and I'm gonna show you guys what we got. See right there where it's from, the Coral Farm. They always got this little TikTok live show going on Saturdays and Sundays, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they got them on Fridays sometimes, but we're gonna go ahead and get this taken out. I know I got a whole bunch of cool stuff in here, and we're gonna get it put on in the 20-gallon, all-in-one, innovative marine. We got this chalice up here, but that's not gonna be there too much longer. I still gotta frag that guy up. He's just kind of sitting in the display tank right now. We got a little bit of different types of blastos. This guy's mouth's just like kind of opened out of nowhere this morning. Kind of weird, but not really sure what's going on. Got some other blastos in here. Got some Bernard Pora as well. Rock flower anemone. Just a little guy, a little tiny rock flower. But we're gonna go ahead and get all this stuff unboxed. Go ahead, focus, but we're gonna go ahead and get this unboxed. We're gonna get it thrown on in here and we're gonna get it dipped. Every time that you get coral in, guys, no matter where it's from, you always gotta at least dip it, you know what I mean? You guys got to dip your coral. I mean, there's certain coral that, you know what I'm saying, you can't dip, like stuff that's like very, very, very finicky, but we're gonna go ahead and get everything on unboxed. We're gonna go ahead and make sure we put it through a little bit of a dipping process, just to make sure we get all the parasites and everything bad that could be coming in with them. We're gonna make sure we get all those guys off. I did see he had a pretty clean system, but no matter what, always wanna make sure that if you got any little hitchhiker that you're not taking them into your display tank and they're affecting all your other corals that you got. But we're gonna go ahead and get them thrown on in there. They're gonna be sitting next to the clownfish and the leopard wrasse. I also got something pretty cool to show you guys about the leopard wrasse a little bit later on in the video too. All right, you guys, so we're getting it on open. Give us a little care package. Got a little Coral Farm sticker. Got a little crab in there. Coral Farm pin too. I don't think you had a pin last time, but last time we got a little starfish, but this time we got a crab, so maybe we'll just keep on racking up the collection working with this guy. Pretty cool little care package, y'all. All right. Now let's get on into the good stuff. I'm just gonna go ahead and take this whole brown bag out. Thank you. Teamwork make the dream work. One more time. Well, let me take this filter off. It's probably like really yellow for everybody. Look at that, guys. Everything is individually sealed inside of here. And then on top of that, it's heat sealed. And then they're all inside of like a heat sealed bag. So you can already see the rock flower. That dude's big.
That thing's huge.
Look at how he packages everything. Everything's like sealed. I don't know if you guys ever got like those little juice pouches in school and stuff, you know what I'm saying? You just stick the straw in there, but maybe not. Oh, by the way, this was Fragizoanthids. Not really sure how good you guys can see that, but 2 Fragizoanthids right there. 2 more Fragizoanthids. Oh, you can kind of see the green showing out through that guy already. Oh, there's green on these ones as well. I kind of already forgot like what we had ordered and everything, but so we're gonna be just as surprised as you guys. Oh, this one's like literally full of zoas. And then here is our 2 rock flower anemones, guys. Of course, they're gonna look a lot better in the light once they color up and everything, but these guys are nice. Pretty closed up.
I could tell. Jeez, that's a lot.
Yeah. We ended up getting 6 Fragizoas and we got 2 rock flower anemones, and we're gonna go ahead and get some of this water dumped on in there. We're gonna put some of that dipping solution, give them a little bit of time to kind of mix around, get our little, not really sure what this is called, but kind of switch the water on them everywhere, get all up in the cracks everywhere and stuff, but let's go ahead and start getting them on in. Here's number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. And number 6 on the zoas. And here goes our 2 rock flowers. I'm probably not gonna dip these guys as long as I do the zoas, but they're definitely gonna get a dip too. I'm gonna kind of try to scoot all these to one side, you know, but probably don't gotta worry about them stinging each other right here in this, but I'd rather just keep them separated, keep all the zoas together, keep these 2 guys together. All right, you guys, and here's our last one.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Well, gotta get a napkin.
Is that the bottom or the top of it?
That's the bottom.
Reminds me of Patrick.
Now we're gonna go ahead and give the coral a couple shots of this dip, and hopefully it kills whatever little hitchhikers are on them guys. Probably too much, but they're not gonna live in it. You kind of just want to slosh the water all around a little bit. Kind of just get everything moving, make sure that everything gets hit with that. Toxin. Like with the zoanthids, like I kind of try to get in between like every little head, because like that's kind of like where like the zoanthid eating nudibranchs like will kind of hide and stuff. And you're really not gonna see those with your eyes, because a lot of the times with the zoas and stuff, like they'll just kind of, whenever they're eating like a certain like colony of zoas, like they'll literally just turn the same exact color. Sometimes it's pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? Some of them will actually have like some of the same patterns and everything as a zoa and everything, but definitely not cool once they start eating your coral.
How long do you have to leave them in there for?
It says 15 to 30 minutes, but I don't think I'm gonna leave them in there for that long. Definitely not the rock flower anemones. I'm probably gonna take the rock flowers out a little bit early. I'm probably actually gonna go ahead and take the rock flowers out now. They're so squishy.
Like jellyfish. That's what they look like. Like they have a texture of a jellyfish.
All right, you guys, so we went ahead and we put both the rock flower anemones in the tank. We got one right over here in the front corner. And then we got the other one sitting right over here, kind of a little bit more towards the middle of the tank. But this one still hasn't kind of put its foot down yet. I should say, put its foot down, but it's starting to. But this one, you can already see. It's already swollen. It's got itself locked in that spot. It ain't going nowhere. But I believe like we kind of got on the live cell a little bit late. So those were the 2 last rock flower anemones that they had, and we had to get them. They're crazy. But if those were the 2 that were left, I can't imagine which ones he had on there before I went on the live cell. But we're definitely gonna have to be back on that live cell soon. We're gonna let our zoanthids sit in the dip for a little bit longer, and then we're gonna go ahead and take them out, probably pop them off the frag plugs, maybe some of them, and put them on the rock structure, just so they can kind of, you know what I'm saying, interchange with each other, mix up a little bit, start adding a little bit more color to the tank. Once we get them in the tank, we're gonna go ahead and show you guys that, and We'll wait for them to open and then we'll show them to you guys again. So whenever it comes to putting down some of these zoanthid frags, this is what I'm gonna be using, some coral epoxy. So I'm gonna go ahead and get equal parts of this, mix it together, dab a little bit of super glue on it, and stick it on down on the rock. And I'm about to show you guys that process in a few minutes. And one more thing, I feel like this chalice coral is a little bit too close to that rock flower anemone, so that might have to go. So I take a little bit of that purple stuff, mix it with a little bit of this yellow stuff, and it kind of makes it turn into like cement, guys. And just mix that all around till you get like a little pinkish dark purple color. I went ahead and I got 6 little balls made up with that stuff, so all I gotta do is just go back, dab a little bit of super glue on it, put it on the little rock that has the zoas on it, and then just stick it on down. Alright guys, I am gonna go ahead and throw some gloves on. I'm gonna lead by example. You do not want to be touching zoanthids. They can kill you. Alright. And also, I always get super glue all over my fingers, so maybe this will help. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna grab us a little frag out the water. We're gonna throw this guy right here. So I learned this secret from Worldwide Corals. Look, so you throw a little dab on the bottom. One dab on the bottom. Give it a little touch on the bottom of the frag, and then you flip the ball over to the other side. So now you got a glob of the epoxy with super glue on both sides. So that now you got a sticky side on the bottom of the rock, and you're gonna have a sticky side on the bottom over here. We're gonna stick this guy right here on the side. Go ahead and do the same thing again. So I'm just gonna go ahead and repeat the process. A little bit of super glue on the bottom. Pick up your frag. This one's kind of broken. It's gonna be a little bit harder to glue this guy. But look at that. We ended up just coming out with 2 different little frags. So we're gonna put that guy somewhere else as well. And we're gonna see if we can get those 2 little heads to grow as well. So dab a little bit of super glue and drop it on there just like that. This one's kind of a little bit awkward just since the rock broke, but we're gonna make this guy work. So now look at that. We're gonna have a nice little bouquet of zoanthids right there, and they're gonna grow all the way up here, all on the rocks. Where should we throw this guy? What are you thinking? Where you want him? Over here?
Yeah, on that side.
Bring a little bit of color over here towards the front of the tank.
Perfect.
I can feel my clownfish pecking me. They're begging me for some food. Alrighty guys, we got 3 left to go. Where does this one want to live? Close to its friends.
Yeah. Oh, that would be a good spot.
Another bouquet of zoanthids right there hanging off. Create like a little shelf of them, and then they can kind of grow back all towards this way and grow up. And eventually they'll come over here and they'll have a little bit of coral warfare with this zoanthid over here as well, and we'll see which one wins. But I'm sure whatever territory they end up taking up, they're gonna look real nice.
What about on this rock in the front? Think it'll get enough light?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
The guy we're just gonna throw him down the sand bed just because he already kind of grew all over here. But this little one right here, we're gonna find a nice little place to glue this guy. Alright, you guys, this is the last one that's going in the tank, and we're gonna go ahead and throw this guy somewhere down on the sand bed. But as soon as we go ahead and get him in there, we're gonna get back with you guys in about an hour. But for you guys, it's gonna be a real split second as soon as all these guys open and get used to the tank. But we're gonna let you guys see how they all look. We're actually gonna throw this guy over here, right here. No, we're gonna throw him right there. I'm going with my gut. He's gonna like it there. He's gonna love it. He's gonna live right there next to that mushroom that we're trying to get to grow. Alright, you guys, once everything gets all open in the tank, we're gonna give you guys another look at it, just so you guys can kind of really see all the coloration that a lot of these zoas have. You can kind of already see the rock flower anemones. Those guys got really, really good coloration. But this guy right here too as well, he's got good coloration too. But we're definitely gonna have to give you guys another look once they open, and I think you guys are gonna be shocked at some of the zoas that we found. Alright, you got the freaking wrasse did like a 360 whenever I did that. But waiting for all the zoanthus to open, we're gonna go ahead and feed our fish just to help time pass a little bit faster. But these guys are sharks. And the crazy news about the leopard wrasse is, wait for him to turn around.
That's not a jumbo, it's more
And the wrasse eats frozen food, guys. For the most part, you really can't get wrasses to you can't get leopard wrasses to eat frozen food. They really just want to eat live food, like copepods and stuff. We had copepods in here for them, so it's not like this is like the only option of food. Like whenever he first came in here, he wasn't touching this stuff, but I'm not really sure what kind of made him turn around and really want to start eating this the frozen mysis. But they're like little torpedoes in there. They're always ready to eat something. Our clownfish right now, they're actually in the process of pairing up at the moment. I'm not really sure which one's gonna turn into the female yet.
One day later.
Alright, you guys, so we woke up this morning and there's a little bit of a problem in the reef tank. So the rock flower anemone, it kind of got down in the rock and there's rock all over its foot. And I've been kind of trying to take it off little by little, but it's stuck to it pretty good. Not really sure what to do about that. I've been kind of trying to jiggle off all the rocks, but the foot's got it pretty good. Sadly, the other one's down in the sand too, so we got to figure out how we're gonna kind of try to keep these guys out the rocks. I got most of the rocks off. It took like 10 minutes, but there's still a couple of like the bigger ones on there, but I really don't want to pull on them because like they're on there like really, really good. They're attached like really, really good. Like if you can see, like even whenever I pull on them, guys, like they're on there pretty good, and I really don't want to mess with them. So I'm just gonna go ahead and oh crap, my clownfish just attacked.
Oh, okay now, everybody, settle down. Time to eat your patties.
My clownfish just attacked the anemone, but we're gonna go ahead and drop this guy back on down in there.
And he's not leaving. He's still right around your hand.
He's waiting for me to get away from it so he can eat it. Nah, Darwin's not gonna eat it, guys.
His zoas are coming out pretty good. I have to say my favorite ones are these. Those.
The red ones?
Marlon's looking at the camera.
Yeah, so I kind of just like hold it there in place for a couple seconds, trying to get it to stick. Because once it gets its foot down, you know, it'll kind of just walk wherever it wants. But this guy, this green one down here, that one's going to be a little bit of a problem just because this rock right here is not attached to this rock. So like, whenever I try to take it out, it's kind of wanting to split in half. Maybe if I make it a little bit mad, it'll kind of let go.
Does it feel scary? No. There's a frag under it.
Yeah, I know. That was the old rock that we used in the old tank. See, this guy has rocks all on the bottom of him too. This guy kind of has rocks on the bottom of it too, and it's really not letting him kind of like be able to get his foot in anything either. So we're gonna kind of try to move this guy around somewhere else, see if he sticks somewhere. But this one's foot isn't as sticky as the other one.
That one stayed.
All right, you guys, so I got like this little magnifying glass. Maybe it'll kind of help you guys see a little bit better. But look at that guy right there. That's one of the rock flower anemones right there. He's looking healthy. He's got his foot down in the rock. Got one of those zoophags. They're kind of facing that way a little bit. They kind of got to grow out a little bit. Maybe we'll be able to see him from this side a little bit better. You guys can kind of see him lurking back there. And also, one of the first times that I had actually, let me bring the, not sponsored by the way, but Flipper, you want to sponsor me? Love your product. All right. I believe that's a Blastomusa merletti. This is also another type of blasto right here too. I'm trying to bring that guy back to life. I got that from one of the LFSs that's kind of near me. If you don't know, LFS is just local fish store. That's one of the little polyps that was actually under that zoanthid frag. So obviously, eventually this guy is gonna look like that. Then we got these right here as well. These guys got pretty blue centers. And then we do have another one that's like kind of sitting right there. It's kind of hard to pick up on camera just because of like you're looking at it sideways on the glass. But those ones are like literally completely blue in the center. And these ones right here gotta be some of my favorites. These red ones. And as you can see, we're still waiting for this colony. I think that this is the daisy cutters right here. I'm not really sure. But once those open, those are going to look really good. And then we got that other rock flower anemone up here as well. And of course, we still got those two huge Hollywood Stunner chalice corals. But hey, maybe we'll eventually get those fragged up and get them sold on to somebody. But hey, we got a clownfish. Wyoming white oscillators clownfish. Got like your kind of like OG clownfish over here. They're a little bit in the process of pairing up. And then we can't forget about the other little rock flower anemone hiding back there. He's just a little guy. And of course, we got that little mushroom, trying to bring him back to life as well. This mushroom was about the same size as that other guy when we took him out of the other tank, and this one literally just like exploded with growth in like a couple weeks. We got coral from TikTok, threw it in the tank. It looks like everything's doing good so far. I'm definitely going to give you guys another update. Probably going to end up shopping with them again. So make sure you guys like and subscribe, and catch you on the next video. Peace.